What's up everyone guys, Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. There's heaps of cool stuff just like this. Now, this is the new one from Jimny. It's a 1/16 scale Suzuki Jimny rock crawler. So, being 1/16, it's very small. It's got a wheelbase of 144 millimeters and it's full ready to go. In the box it includes a manual, a charger, which you plug it in via the exhaust port here, and the car itself. But no controller. That's right, no controller, so you use your phone or tablet, being Android or Apple. It's got an inbuilt 500 milliamp hour battery in there, and you charge it, like I said, just here in the exhaust port. 30-minute runtime, so that's pretty damn decent, but we'll test it out later on and see how it actually performs. It is pretty damn responsive for Bluetooth, I must say. Now let's quickly go over the car before we test it out. They've done a really good job with the body. The body here is hard plastic, no Lexan here at all. It is four-wheel drive, front and rear differentials. They are locked. You have your telescopic drive shafts there, and your front steering servo is just up there on the chassis mounted servo. Tyres are not foam filled. The springs are just, the shocks are just spring loaded. I can't feel any oil in there whatsoever, but it does look really scale. Definitely I could see myself pulling out the ESC and swapping it with a hobby grade one as well, and obviously the battery as well, because you could definitely do that. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, because the servo is in there. You can always upgrade that servo as well to something decent, but the body alone looks really damn cool. Definitely very nice details. It's a officially licensed body, so that's why you're going to be seeing really nice crisp lines. Everything is proportioned and how it should look compared to the real thing, even the badges and all that kind of cool stuff. And this car is extremely popular here in Australia. For the real one, the waiting times are crazy for these, but they do look really cool. Now to connect to this is really easy. You push this button here, and it's got a little blue ring around it, and it's just going to flash, and that's sending out a Bluetooth signal, waiting for you to connect to a device to it. Now the app is called Me Smart RC, and all you do is you connect. It's going to look for a Bluetooth signal. As you can see, it's found it. It's called Jimny Green. Hit that bad boy. Okay. Oh, let me just do it again. There we go. Simple as that. Now the controls are all proportional, throttle and steering. As you can see, steering and throttle. Pretty damn cool. It's got different modes as well. The app's pretty damn cool. You can change your language and all that kind of stuff if you really want to. It does look like a nice app. I don't know how beneficial this is. It just changes the view and all that. Doesn't really do anything for the driving experience. But in here as well, you've got like a speed limit mode in case you want to don't want it to go full speed. You can also, here is the, it's got like a drag brake system. So as soon as you let off throttle, it'll stop. Push this button again, it'll coast. So I'll show you what I mean. Push this. So for crawling, I guess you would use that. Now you can also change the driving style as well. If you don't want the steering here, you can push this, and that'll just give you throttle. But like a steering wheel type of thing, you turn the wheels left and right just with the accelerometer in your phone. That's pretty damn cool. You can also change the steering trim, steering dual rate, and steering reverse and throttle reverse as well if you really want that. But it is pretty damn quick and pretty accurate as well. Now, I don't know how cool or how beneficial doing this would be, but it's on there, and you can always just whip it back and have the normal style steering. So I'll show you. It does have full proportional control. Pretty nice and smooth too, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty quiet. There's throttle. So it's got a little motor there and a little transfer case in the middle there. Nice. I'll get it outside and a little bit of a test. Right, let's just see how quick it goes outside. Bit of a flat area first, and then we'll just take it out on the dirt, see how it performs. So let's have a look, Zach. So, anyway, interested, that is top speed. I guess for 1/16 scale, pretty accurate. And that is the drag brake system I was saying before. If I put it onto coast, now I'll put the coast section on and watch so it just keeps rolling. Pretty good. And I like the drag brake feature. I guess it's good for what it is, a crawler. As you can see, it performs really well, and it is really responsive, the controls. But I think I might swap it out and put some hobby graded ones. So let's have a bit of that's how slow it can crawl. So that's as slow as it can go. So that's as slow as it can go. Just trying to touch it ever so slightly. Pretty cool. Well, what do you reckon? Let's take it down on the dirt for a bit.
Okay.
Alright, we're in this little garden bed. It's probably a good size for this. Now I'm going to switch to that steering wheel mode. Feels weird. Now obviously his motors aren't going to be the most torquiest, but let's try. I'm not really a fan of on-screen controls. And when this first came out, I think it was around about $30 or something. That's what it was, the predicted price. Now, if you're interested, check out the links, but yeah, it's not that cheap anymore. Wish it was. Imagine 25 bucks for a little crawler. It's getting hung up. Thanks, bud.
That's okay.
Yeah, on-screen buttons. Not my fave. Ooh. What do you reckon, Zach? We'll pull out the controls and put decent hobby grade ones in there?
Yeah, okay. That should be good.
Oof. It's got a 30-minute run time, guys. So the motor's stalled out. If you look there, look at here, I'm on the app. I've got the full throttle back. So the motors will stall out if you're not careful. But yeah, it's not, I don't think it's going to be the best crawler, because it's not. Definitely needs more torque in those motors. And the controls, yeah, it's kind of weird. Let's see how it performs on the grass here. So it's pretty bouncy. Pretty long grass for it. Let's try the Bluetooth range. Oh. There you can see I'm using the steering mode. Yeah, obviously this grass is massive. Imagine going in the Jimny and grass that high in real life. But yeah, it's got a 30-minute runtime, 90-minute charge apparently with the USB included charger. Oh, yeah. Kind of odd scale too, 1/16. Anyway, what do you reckon, Zach?
I think it's pretty cool. For its size.
I rolled it. Spin it.
Flip you right over.
Yeah, it's hard kind of, you can do fine driving a little bit like adjustments with the throttle. Yeah, pretty weird. Anyway, What do you guys reckon? Have you got this? Have you seen it? I know it was really cheap originally, but I think, you know, the man has put the price up a little bit. If you're interested, links are down below. If you like the video, give it a good old thumbs up. Thanks to Zach for the cameraman. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Heaps of cool stuff coming up really soon.